right, as always, I want to thank everybody for tapping into the RNS Sports Talk show. I'm your host. Please hit the like and subscribe button so you can stay updated on all the new content. Got a couple interesting news stories for you today. Philadelphia Eagles took their first loss. I came away. I'm going to give you my impressions of that game. And I think the Eagles got some things to worry about. If they can shore it up, it'll probably be okay, but we'll see how that goes. But first, I want to delve into the flip-flopping on Kyrie. You know, the strong stance at the beginning. Nobody stood with him. All the media talking heads had a problem with him, right? Okay, fair enough. But then they reversed it. So the first thing we're going to do before we even get started, let's just look at this mad quick reversal, and then we'll take it from there.
Community gets to define what is anti-Semitic, what is offensive to them. They get to do that. In his world, he's saying no, that's not true, because y'all ain't the real ones, we are. But then doesn't want to back it up when people are challenging him on it. Why? Because he knows what we don't know. Yeah. America, don't think I have not noticed what you have done. Kyrie Irving, minimum 5 games. Ime Udoka, minimum 1 year suspension. Usually when there's a suspension, there's an end date. I'm seeing 2 black men here that's got the word indefinite attached to their exiles. I don't like that. That is inconsistent with what we have customarily seen transpire in the world of sports. So when 2 brothers mess up, it's got indefinite attached to it. But if it's anybody else, you get a definitive point which is suspended and or you're fired and you're free to go work elsewhere, whatever the case may be. But in these cases, you got indefinite attached to them where their futures are left dangling. What are y'all trying to say?
You know, you harmed a group of people. They are offended by what you said because you entitled all of them. So you're under the assumption. I don't know how many Jewish people are in America. 8 million, 10 million, 12 million, 13. I don't know, 20. So you said an entire race of people, not 1 or 2. An entire race of people are bad. Now, if they said 40 million blacks, the entire race are bad, evil, is responsible for this, we lose our mind.
Yes.
Hold on, he did that. Why I got a better blood for what he did?
You should lose your mind. Yep. The point here is nobody has any problem with Kyrie upholding African American history and legacy and heritage.
Yes.
And that was the thrust of what he was trying to do.
Right.
Unfortunately,
Yes,
it's at the expense of
Right.
several religious or cultural groups.
Yes.
Right?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir, Skip.
I got no
Yes,
problem with
sir.
that. I'm as unapologetically black as they come.
Agreed.
I will support mine.
Yes.
But I also will call out mine when they're wrong.
Yes, sir, Skip. I will support mine, but I will cause them out too, boss. Yes, sir.
When blacks have a misstep, it seems like we suffer the harshest penalties. It seems like other groups offend blacks, and they never suffer the penalty that Kyrie and Kanye have suffered. Some of us, a large portion of us, is that black are bound by shackles. We're held more accountable for our actions and our words, where our counterparts with cobwebs, they're easily brushed aside. Shannon, he apologized. He or she said they were sorry. Why can't we get the same benefit of the doubt? Okay. Kyrie was wrong, but I believe Kyrie was wrong, but I also can believe the punishment was excessive.
Now, as you can see there, flip, flop, right? Social media, public backlash. A lot of people wasn't happy that they chose the words that they chose. They see the result and they felt it, so they come back. But I agree with Jason Whitlock on this one thing. Even the backtracking looks scripted, looks coordinated, looks organized, because they're all kind of using the same talking points. It's not like they're really speaking from their true perspective. It's more like they speaking from the talking points. So we're not really hearing how they really feel. And Shannon Sharp, for you, I'm not even going to say nothing. Everybody done said enough. It is what it is. We can see it with our own two eyes, right? So y'all saw what that was. Tell me what you think. I'll be right back with you. We're going to chop up this Eagles loss in a minute. Now, I'll be the first to admit, when it came to the Eagles, in the first 4 or 5, maybe 6 games, I saw them as a legitimate contender. I saw them as having a nice fluid offense. I saw Hurst as orchestrating the offense. The last 3 weeks or so, 3-4 weeks, I've seen them struggle against lesser opponents, right? And I'm seeing some cracks and some holes on both sides of the ball. Now, we all know that the Washington Commanders, they got a great coach, but they're not really a threat to really, make a bunch of noise this year, right? But we saw them ball out against the Philadelphia Eagles, right? We saw it. We saw Tyler Heineke just running around, making good plays, making great throws. We saw the running game just going straight down the Philadelphia Eagles' throat. They say, hey, Jordan Davis was out. So one player getting out of your defense now means that your defense can't stop the run. One player? I get it. He's a defensive tackle. That's a point of attack. Defensive tackles impact the run game more than anything else. So I understand and believe that he is important. But at the same time, he gave up a lot of yards. Now, on the other side of the ball, Jalen Hurst, with all the weapons, I know the tight end just went on injured reserve for the rest of the year. I think his name is Goddard. He's not really putting fear in any defenses right now. Yeah, he can run a little bit, but he's no Justin Fields. He's no Lamar Jackson, right? And he throws an okay ball, right? I mean, he's not horrible, but he's got to improve upon his numbers. Throwing for 150 yards a game is not going to win you a Super Bowl. You don't have an elite running back. You have a solid running game because of all the running that the quarterback does. So they don't have a traditional running game like, let's say, the Cleveland Browns with Nick Chubb, or the Titans with Derrick Henry, or, even the Cowboys with Ezekiel Elliott and Pollard in the backfield together. You don't really see the Eagles with that type of running game. A premier running back, you can give him the rock 15, 20, 25 times a game, and he can get you some tough yards, some hard first downs, and he can break some out as well. I don't really see that from the Eagles running game. I know this is going to rub some people the wrong way, but it's just my perspective. It's just how I'm looking at it. So right now, my new hot take is the Eagles will not win more than 11 games, and if they make it to the playoffs, they're a first-round exit. Stay with me. When I come back, I'm about to cover Josh Allen. Now, when I first gave you guys my take on Josh Allen at the beginning of the season, I got a lot of pushback. I told y'all he does not have a championship pedigree, in my opinion. He just don't have the makeup. He got the physical tools, without a doubt. That's obvious. You can see that. But remember, my theme for the season was intangibles over measurables. I don't see Josh Allen as having intangibles. Now, last 2 weeks, 4 red zone interceptions. He even fumbled at his own goal line and gave a touchdown to the other team. That look a little shaky to me. Look like those nerves ain't all the way together. Look like he might be scared, right? Short arming passes in crunch time. I don't know. Never seen Joe Montana do that. Never seen Troy Aikman do that. Never seen John Elway do that. Definitely ain't never seen Tom Brady do it. So my thing is, it's not that he's not a good quarterback. He could even be great. I just don't think he has a winning pedigree. And a lot of mainstream media talking heads like to anoint people prematurely every year. Every time we watch the playoffs, is this the greatest playoff performance we've ever seen? We hear the same stuff every single year because they big on hyperbole, right? They got to hype everything up. They got to sell the show. They got to sell slots to advertisers. And they got to do the thing. So I'm not knocking him. I'm just saying it was premature. He's not there yet. Not even close to me. I get that he had one fantastic playoff run last year, and he didn't get to the Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes beat him with 13 seconds. That's what I'm talking about. 13 seconds, that's a winning pedigree. All right? Now, so I told y'all, he's the white Cam Newton, and he might not even be as good as Cam Newton was at the end of the day. He could throw better, but Cam Newton got to a Super Bowl. Cam Newton won a league MVP. So we got to wait, be patient. But my prediction is he'll never win a Super Bowl. I'm going to stand by that. If he does win a Super Bowl, I will come right on here in front of the whole world and I'll apologize and give that man his props. But for right now, he ain't getting them because I don't think he deserves them. So Josh Allen, I don't know what you need to work on. I'm not a Bills fan. I'm not rooting against you, and I'm not rooting for you. But you better get to work. You better get them nerves under, because throwing interceptions in the red zone in crunch time and fumbling the ball, giving away TDs, that's definitely not winning pedigree. So, hey, I want to thank y'all for staying tuned in. You know I appreciate you. And if don't nobody else tell you, I'm going to tell you I love you like a play cousin in a minute.